You know what one of my fondest memories of childhood was? Well, the long humble story began back in year 1, when this infant thought it was a fab idea to stick his dirty little fingers down his pants and tell his crush to sniff them. Well, that was it really. However, today I have another tragic story to tell you. So recently I've got a job down the local beach working at a food kiosk, and the way I found out about this is because one of my friend's mum owned the kiosk, and this was like a perfect opportunity to get a job without like having to go around and, you know, find somewhere that's hiring. I mean, who can be bothered to do that? Well, I'm lazy as Anyway, so enough context, I'm going to get straight into the story here. So basically, it all started on 3 Saturdays ago, actually, and I was just, you know, I was getting ready for work, got my clothes on, and I left an hour early because I wanted to make sure that I was not going to be late. It only actually takes me like 30 minutes to get there, so I was going to be completely fine, but I just, you know how it is, guys, on your first day or something, you just don't want to disappoint. Just in case, I got rabies on the way, and when I was walking through the main town, I saw my friend, the friend that's mum's owned the key, the friend whose mum owns the kiosk. Jesus Christ, why is it so hard to say that? Anyway, so I bumped into her on the way there, and I was worried. I was crapping myself, and it shouldn't be a problem, but I was just nervous, right? So I just bumped into her and I'm like, oh, I'm going to work for your mum now. Ah, fuck, I just poked myself in the eye. Anyway, so yeah, I was just asking about like everything in there, and I was like, oh my god, what about the till? What about the ice cream machine? What if something bad happens? What if I get it wrong? And, you know, she's probably thinking in her head, what the fuck? What is he doing? Can you just fuck off? But anyway, so we went through those questions, and we probably spoke about something else, but anyway, I kept on walking, and I got there like 15 minutes earlier, and luckily the kiosk was like dead, so I didn't have to worry about like jumping right in straight away or anything like that. I just kind of like stood in the corner and listened to everything that was being told to me, which was way too much. I just could not comprehend everything. Like, it's so small, yet there's so much stuff that you have to know. And by the way, I'm just gonna say this, the person that owns the kiosk is a saint, so yeah, she really helped me out with everything, so nothing bad towards them at all. This is all my fault, okay? So as the day went by, I was slowly shitting myself more and more, because it started off really quiet. And I would slowly be on the till, and I would like really slowly put in the stuff and still get it wrong. And then all of a sudden there was like a fuck ton of customers. Like, there was like a constant queue for the next half hour, and I was like, fuck. And I was like on the till for a little bit, and I'm like, oh my god, help, what have I done? I was just messing up so badly, and I was like shaking and everything, and like the kiosk owner and the other person there could probably tell I was shitting myself, and they like took over and they're like, look, just go in the corner for a bit. And I was just like, I ended up just making donuts after donuts after donut, and I was just like looking over like, oh my god, when will it stop? And I was still like shaking, and I was just like, I was having a mental breakdown in the kiosk. It was really loud, and there were a lot of people for a really, really long time, and it was just completely shambles. I probably got so many things wrong in that day, but I tried my best to like keep it up and do it all right, but I was like panicking so hard at the same time. And let's be honest, the customers probably don't mind. They're probably just waiting there, like in their own little world. They don't really care. Like, if it takes a really long time, obviously they'll notice, but if it's like 1 or 2 minutes, they'll just kind of be like dozing off or just like talking to whoever they're with. So I don't really know why I crap myself every time I've got to do something, and I just worry about getting it wrong. I can't do it slowly, because the slowest you can do it is not slow at all. But for some reason, I'm out of my fucking mind, I am. But anyway, this kind of continued for a while, and I was just thinking about what this girl told me earlier, the friend I had, and she was telling me, no, it's easy, Alex, it's so easy, you don't have to worry about anything. Now let me tell you something, That was the biggest lie I've ever heard. The till is simple. Well, it is, but in my mind, at the time, first time going there, it was the most complicated thing I've ever used in my entire life. And I'm not like really smart or anything, but I'm not dumb. I just had the nerve on me that day. I really did. However, actually working there probably wasn't even the worst part of my day. After I'd finished, I was like, oh my god, thank god that is over. I can just relax and just enjoy my evening. Now, my dad came to pick me up and he asked me how work was, and I'm pretty sure I said it was fine, so I'd already lied to someone, which ruined my evening. And then when I got home, I spent most of my time panicking and feeling like I was still actually there, and I keep having like flashbacks of, you know, moments that were like really bad. And you probably know what I mean, like when you think about something, you're like, oh shit, like you get that oh shit feeling. You should know what I mean. And that was the rest of my evening, and that night was the first night that I had a nightmare in a long time. Anyway, I don't know if this story is as good as my others. Let me know in the comment section down below. I wasn't feeling great about this one, but then again, whenever I make one, I kind of feel the same way each time. Because if someone tells me that they really like the previous one, I'm like, oh god, how do I make it like that one? And then I just kind of don't really know if it's good or not. So let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this story, and if you didn't, I'll try making a different styled one next time, and if you did, I'll try and replicate what I did in this video. So yeah, have a good week, guys. I know it's Sunday and probably most of you have school tomorrow, so that really sucks, but I'm sure that you'll get through it. I'll see you in the next video, and that'll probably be a Minecraft video, and yeah, it'll probably be like a montage or something. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace, guys.